All right, I'm gonna go live here. Cougars JV game against Bronaugh. There'll be a two-quarter JV game, followed by the Varsity Girls, then followed by the Varsity Boys game tonight.
Do 7 minutes tonight for the JV game for each quarter. Looks like we're going to go right into the game. No player introductions.
Or anthem or prayer. Probably do that stuff before the the Varsity Girls game would be my guess. Starting for the Cougars is Burns, Smith, Marsh, and Holland, and also Max Long.
Burns doing the tip. They're going to do a second half setup for the direction, so each team going towards their own bench.
Tips it. Got 3 on nobody, and Jaden Smith puts it in the hoop. Nice start. Good tip by Burns right to Holland. Holland up ahead. Looks like they're doing a little half-court trap here. 3 on 1, and they come up with the steal. Jaden up to Burns. Burns loses control of the ball and hits it.
He had the right idea there. He was trying to do that Euro step. Just hit it off his foot.
Got him to dribble right in the corner, but let him go through it. It's going to be hard off the glass. Long with the rebound. Holland with it. Up to Burns. Doesn't get it through there, though. It was intercepted by number 1, which is Turner. Got him trapped. Loses control of the ball. Long with the ball. Long looking for an outlet. Finally finds Holland. Holland up to Smith. Smith wasn't quite ready for it, but no harm, no foul. Looks inside to Long. Long looking to kick it. Back out to Smith. Smith drives into the center. Over to Burns on the wing. Up to Max. Down to Hunter. Marsh for the finish. Nice entry pass into Long. Down to Marsh for the finish. Coach said they're going to try to do a little more like what they tried to do last year in junior high, a little high-low action between the bigs. They do a good job looking for each other. We got Yount out front with it. Over to McIntyre. Back to Yount. Yount's going to get a push foul on number 2, which is Burns. And Bronaugh Wildcats will inbound the ball. That is Worsley with the ball on the inbounds. Over to Yount. Yount shoots the 3 way off the mark. Hunter Marsh couldn't come down with it. Those are kind of tough sometimes when you're not expecting it to go that far off.
Yeah, Marsh did a good job of looking for the box out and then going to the ball, but couldn't get his eyes back to the ball quick enough.
Smith almost got the interception as it was inbounded, but he couldn't quite control it. Went ahead and went out of bounds. I've got everybody stacked on the free throw line here. Burns is defending all 4. Finally inbounds it, but stolen away by Holland. Holland looks up to Burns. Burns for the finish and 2 points. Nice job. Way to look up and get the ball up, Holland. Still in the half-court trap. Yep. Drives that way. Let's see if they can get it cut off. They do. They got him trapped, but could not get the steal. Max Long with the steal. Up to Burns. Burns is going to take it all the way in, but can't finish. Rebounded and taken out by Turner, but Turner gets stolen away from behind by Holland. Holland over to Smith. Burns looks into Marsh. March to Long. Marsh with an athletic try, but it's going to go off of Holland. Subbing in is number 25, Morris, is in for number 21, Fusick. Worsley inbounds to Yount. Yount brings it up. Steal by Burns. Burns takes it in, finishes for 2. Looking for the trap again in the corner. Off his knee. Holland hustles, comes up with it, gets it up to Burns. Burns going to take it in, finish with his left, but does not get the basket to fall, but draws the foul. See if he can hit his free throws here.
Good use by Bronaugh Burns of his body to create the contact and then go up into the layup.
Shooting 2. Burns hard with the first one. Good with the second. Cougars staying in the half-court trap. They've got a timeout. Bronaugh full timeout. Corbin's checking in. We'll see who he checks in for. Nine to 0 is the score. They had the one good offensive play. The rest of them have been fast break points. And then the one free throw.
I think the Bigs have been doing a nice job on the defensive side. Max Long specifically, a couple rebounds, looking for an outlet pass rather than rebounding and putting the ball to the floor. Set up a couple nice transition opportunities, and then of course the just direct steals have created some transition also.
Burns taking a break. So Corbin checked in for Burns. Jaden Smith's now in the center on the press. Yount sets a break for Turner. Turner dribbles through, but then finally loses it. Hunter picks up the loose ball over to Corbin. Hits Max up top. Max takes a little free throw. In and out. Hunter back up with it. Faded away. Should have went right at the basket.
Yeah, if Marsh can just go back up strong on balance with that, he's got a lot better chance of falling away. Just got to leave his feet into
good hustle.
Athletic jump.
Got a jump ball there. Good hustle by Marsh to come in front of that. Almost got the direct steal. Instead, it's going to stay on the jump with Bronaugh. Once again, Worsley inbounding. Got it in. Got a foul on Marsh that time. Got it into Morris. Morris took it up strong. He'll shoot 2. You shouldn't have let him in front of him on that play. Our bigs have got to learn not to give up the inside position whenever they break. Morris misses the first off the front of the iron. Second shot. Got a lane violation. Didn't worry about it apparently. Apparently they're warming up themselves. Jaden Smith got away with a travel, got his own rebound. Passed it Hunter Marsh. Max Long. Max Long takes it up strong.
Good strong move by Max Long.
Jaden pressuring Yount. Going to go with the foul on Holland. They're going to call it out of bounds or foul. Foul on Holland. Third team foul against the Cougars now. Connor Perry checking in for Hunter Marsh. Connor Perry with the rebound. Out to Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith.
Nice balance.
Good job by Max Long. Didn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Morris. Morris outlets to Turner. Turner bringing the ball up.
Smith did a nice job on that. He got bumped off his spot, was able to keep from traveling, and at least got the shot to the
Perry
basket.
with the steal. Out to Jaden Smith. Up to Crew Holland. Good move by Jaden to take it into the lane. McIntyre with the ball. Whistle. Going to stay Bernaugh's ball. I didn't see who they called the foul on that time.
Looks like it's the second team foul, or second foul on Crew Holland.
Crew, okay. 14 fouls now. Once again, they let the ball right into the center of the lane. Broderick comes down with the rebound up to Holland. Holland's
good feet.
Good step around.
Got it.
We had a little bit of a flop there because the Crew got within 6 inches of the kid and he fell down. Takeaway by Holland. Up to Corbin. Corbin with the finish.
The Cougars are looking good in spacing the floor. They're able to push the ball up quickly to create those transition baskets on the other side.
McIntyre with the ball, driving. Thompson with the defense. Connor Perry with it. Connor Perry kicks it up to Burns. Burns over to Matthew Thompson. Nice pass and finish.
Good find by Broderick. Burns looks down low. Thompson on the weak side block there for an easy two.
Yount dribbles all the way through him. Closes out Broderick. Short on the three is Turner, and that'll go to the Cougars. "13 seconds left. Burns with the nice two. Good screen by Cronowit. It's a good defense by Holland and Burns, not even to let them get the shot off at the end of the quarter. So Cougars are up 21-2. So I'd say you'd probably call that a commanding lead after one quarter.
Yeah, the Cougars obviously have a talent advantage, and that's coming out of the gameplay, but I'm still happy to see how the Cougars are outletting the ball on defensive transition and some crisp passes. These guys have been notorious the last few games for being sloppy with their
turning the ball over when they shouldn't be, and sometimes you play down to your level, and I'm glad to see that they are not doing that, because that's real easy to do if you're playing. The team that's lacking in talent, sometimes you'll play down to that level and have, like you're saying, a bunch of unforced errors, and we're not seeing that.
Yeah. Cougars have the arrow to come out to start second quarter.
I have a feeling all of the JV will get some good playing time tonight on some of the kids that usually don't see the court.
Yeah, only playing a half makes it hard to give too much time. There's only 14 minutes of gameplay available.
Yeah. Burns to inbound to Holland. We're underway in the final quarter here. Jaden Smith dribbles around. Holland with the three. It's good, but nobody called anything. So I don't know if they called it a two or... White ball, Crew makes a good effort. I don't think either official actually called it a 3. Nobody raised their hands, but the scorekeeper decided they'd call it. Out to Holland. Corbin. Corbin kicks to Burns. Burns for 3. Short. Matthew tries to rebound. Bronaugh will inbound. Looks like the Cougars are going to work on their press. Steal away by Corbin. Corbin loses it back to Yount. Yount with a good hustle. Burns recovers. Over to Holland. Holland for 3. It's good again.
Two 3-point baskets for Crew Holland in the second quarter. 8 points on the night.
Back to Jaden. Jaden takes a long 3. Off. And knocked out of bounds by Corbin. They're going to say it touched it last. And Matthew, Burns, and Smith are out.
The 3 bigs coming in for the Cougars. Perry Long and Marsh.
Yount dribbling it up. Looks like they've dropped back into their 2-3. Shot by Yount. Yount's going to be short. Good hustle. Cougars control it finally and then lose it. And then it's stolen away by Usyk. Stole away from Cole. Holland stepped out of bounds.
Holland snuck in there and got the steal, but just knocked it a little too far away to control it before stepping on the sideline.
Worsley will throw it into Yount. Yount over to Turner. Turner back to Yount. 3 for Yount. Nobody touches it. It air balls out to the side. And Connor Perry lets it go. Cougar ball. Perry into Holland. Holland brings it up. The Wildcats are in their 2-3. Oh, Corbin was not watching, and Holland threw it right past him, out of bounds. That's some of the careless turnovers we talked about we weren't seeing earlier.
Yeah.
Worsley into Yount. Yount tries to do some fancy dribbling over to Worsley. Worsley looks back to Yount. Yount's going to take a 3. Off the rim this time. Connor Perry with a big board. Outlets to Holland. Over to Cronowit. Cronowit to Marsh. Marsh to Connor Perry. Back into Marsh. Marsh is going to back himself in. Takes the shot and makes it.
Tough angle for Marsh. He got it to fall, but still like to see him go up stronger on better balance.
Yeah, go towards the basket instead of away from it. Between Max Long's legs, Max up to Cronowit. Cronowit's going to go ahead and take it. Ooh. Going to go ahead and didn't set his feet. Cronowit ran right over him. Basket's going to count, I would think. Going to shoot 1. Foul was on Yount. Cronowit was definitely in full running back mode there. Cronowit sinks it. Holland defending, almost slipped and fell. Over to.
That went all the way over the backboard.
That was Worsley with a shot there. Holland bringing it up court. Over to Cronowit. Marsh. Marsh is going to drive in. There you go, Marsh.
Better job by Hunter Marsh using his size, elevated up, and made a nice, crisp shot.
Yeah. He's not going to go towards the basket. At least that time he went straight up instead of fading away. Connor Perry with the block. Max Long with the rebound then. Outlets it to Holland. We definitely have a size and height advantage. Bronaugh over to Marsh. Marsh in the corner to Long. Back to Marsh. Marsh tips it back out, but Yount comes up with it. Crew Holland hustling back and saves it. Nice steal and save. Back to Connor Perry. Corbin back to Holland. Holland over to the corner to Max Long. Max Long takes a three. It's going to be short. Nice board by Hunter Marsh, and that time he power dribbles, and goes right at the basket and finishes.
Real nice skilled move by Hunter Marsh there.
Yount three, almost over the backboard. Holland dribbling up. Back out to Connor Perry. Connor Perry's going to take a nice little 2-foot pointer. Good shot by Connor Perry.
Is that a 2-foot pointer, you said?
I was going to say 2-pointer, and I said 2 foot instead. It's probably more like a, 10-footer?
Yeah. Yeah, real nice looking shot by Perry, rising up on balance, putting it home.
We have June and Aiden Walker checking into the game. I have a feeling they'll play the last couple minutes of the ball game here. Connor Perry to Hunter Marsh. Hunter Marsh drives in, attacks the basket. Oh, almost finishes. Thompson comes up with the loose ball. Can't finish. We got Turner bringing it up. Over to Yount. Yount into Morris. Morris turns back around. Over to Yount. Yount with it again. Over to Turner. Just about loses it out of bounds. Yount's going to think about it. Into Morris. Over to Turner. Turner for three. Short. Rebound. Blocked by Hunter Marsh. Hunter Marsh is bringing it up. Over to Aiden. Aiden back to Connor Perry. Shot by June. It's going to be short. Thompson with a hustle rebound. Back to June. June's driving in. He's double teamed. Throws it up in the air. And McIntyre comes down with it. Over to Turner. Oh, nice pass that time. Connor Perry comes away with the air ball. Aiden shoots three. Off the back of the rim. Yount quickly down the court. Can't finish the layup, but it's followed by Turner with the putback. And 2 more points for Bronaugh. Connor Perry dribbles the ball up. Over to June. June's going to shoot. Steps in this time. Off the rim. Back to June. Back to Hunter Marsh. Over to Aiden. Aiden shoots. Off the backboard. Back out to June. June loses the ball to Yount. Passes to himself. Yeah, they got to call that a travel. 11.6 to go here in the game. 38-4 is the score. Aiden throws into Connor Perry. Trying to set up a play, I bet, for June, maybe. Yep. June's going to shoot it. Oh. Called a foul.
Although this JV game isn't competitive, this is indicative of the Bronaugh varsity team. They're a solid squad, so it will be a challenge for varsity.
Aiden for three.
Got it.
And it goes.
At the buzzer. See if we can get that on replay. Here we go.
41-2 in 2 quarters, and their starters didn't play very long to score that many points. But it's better than just practicing against yourself, so it's always good to get any kind of minutes in you can.
25 minutes for the complete game for them, so wait to see what they'll put on the warm-up clock. I'm guessing 20 minutes. They're going to put 15 minutes on, so we should be at 5:45 for our start time for the girls' game.
Yep, we did pretty good. That game went fast. Not a lot of fouls called, so it doesn't take very long when that happens.
We'll go to an audio break here and then come back for the varsity girls game.
Yeah, that's always the question.
Eric, thank you so much for allowing Bronaugh to travel here safely, to compete in this awesome game of basketball against College Heights. We pray for safety over all these athletes and our officials and our spectators. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I'd like to introduce the starters for Bronaugh. Number 3, Jada Winters. Number 5, Nelly Ernst. Number 14, Ariana Holmes. Number 15, Haley Williams. Number 21, Gretchen Baines. And your starters for College Heights. Area number 3, Alex Scott. Number 5, Ava Lett. Number 12, Jesslyn Beaver. Number 24, Maddie Holland. Number 33, Libby Payne.
All right, Adam and Colin doing double duties tonight, getting over here to the mic. Bigger score first.
Rebounded by Stout. Stout brings it down as fast as, oh, she's going to take it all the way. Rebounded by Fanning. Libby Fanning credited her for that first basket also. Ball batted out of bounds by Stout. Starts inbound. Still, she brings it down, passes ahead to Beaver. Beaver's going to dribble through, loses the ball, picks it back up, passes ahead to Collins. Turns to the face and started by number 14 there. Collins drives, jump shot, air ball by Collins. And a touch foul here on number 12, Jesslyn Beaver. Timeout, College Heights. And a little rundown of the scoring here. Libby Fanning puts in the first bucket. Gets an offensive board putback.
Adam, can you hear me? Because I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Let me see if you got you on mute here. All right.
Check. I can hear mine now. I can hear it.
All right. Sorry, guys. We had Adam's microphone on mute to start the game. You may have picked him up through my mic, but should hear him better now.
All right. College Heights with a timeout. We're back to the action. Ball past the head. Stolen there by Lett. Lett's going to fire it ahead.
Stout to Fanning for 2. College Heights up in a full court man pressure here. Collins going to get, oh, nope. Stout gets the loose ball. Comes up short on the shot. Rebounded by, stolen by Collin. Oh, Collin ahead. Intercepted, rebounded by Fanning. Fanning lays it up and off the glass.
Fanning does a nice job staying with it and is able to get the finish.
Long pass ahead to number 15 there. 15's gonna travel. Some names here for you guys. Haley Million, travel violation there. Bronaugh is in a 2-on-2 zone here. Ball goes inside to Fanning. Fanning's gonna try to make a move, but she's just taken over there. Beaver with the long 3 to the left, missed, kicked ball off the foot of number 3, stolen by Beaver. Beaver head to Fanning. Fanning's going to drive, scoops it in, lays it in for 2.
Good body control by Fanning.
A long interception. Collin ends up with the pass from Fanning's going to get another, and another rebound. I'm not sure what he saw or what he called, but it's an offensive foul on Libby Fanning.
Fanning got called for that clear out with her left hand as she was getting position.
Stolen by Stout. She's going to come down, lay it in for, ooh, just misses. Collin gets the rebound. Misses. Fanning gets the rebound and puts it back in. Another full court pass intercepted by Fanning. Fanning's pass is intercepted by number 3, Ada Brundage. And we're going to have a jump ball here. 4:56 to play here in the first period. It's 12-0 College Heights, and here comes your 3 subs. Molly Long for Collin. Kinley Marsh for Fanning, and Carly Doris for Jesse Beaver. All with the ball up top, looking to do something, passes around the key, goes inside to Baines. Baines just not able to control that, stolen. Ball out of bounds off of Bronaugh. Long with the end, gets the inbound, misses the shot, stolen by Marsh. Ball up top to Stout. Stout's going to go left, passes over to Doris. Doris looks inside, nothing there, goes back to Stout. Reverses the court to let for an open 3. Offensive rebound goes off to Carly Doris. Timeout. Bronaugh. Full timeout. Bronaugh looks to be a little short on players tonight. Looks like they're missing at least one of their players.
The Cougars have had several opportunities early for layups. It just looks like they're getting a little bit hard off the backboard and getting that front rim.
Yes, I would agree with you. And here we come back to the action. Brundage inbounds to Million there. Brundage inside to Baines. Baines is going to get fouled by Marsh. Sorry, take that back. Called that on Allie Stout. stolen by Marsh on the inbound. Marsh passes the head to Stout. Stout throws a rifle shot to Doris for the 2. Stout to Doris for 2 there. 14-0 College Heights, 3:46 to go here. Bronaugh goes inside to Baines. Baines shot blocked by Marsh. Ball goes into number 15 there. Million shoots and is fouled. She'll go to the line. Looks like that foul goes to Allie Stout. That is her second personal foul early here in the contest. 15 airballs that first free throw. Colin checks in for Lett. Beaver in for Stout. Long picks up the loose ball off the floor for the rebound. Beaver's going to bring it down. Beaver's got Doris on her right. Passes ahead. Doris goes inside to Long. Long turns, kicks it back out to Doris. Doris through her legs. Going to give it back to Beaver for the offensive set. Beaver looks to go right. Goes left to Colin. Colin switches it back. Oh, cuts there in the middle. Turn. She's open. Going to lose that ball inside, but passes out to Marsh. And rebounded by number 5 there. Ernest for Bronaugh. Million brings it down. Ernest on her right, hands off to Ernest. Brundage. Brundage loses it. Colin picks it up. Colin's going to bring it down, pull that out. Oh, then she's going to attack low, kicks it backside to Marsh. Marsh is open for the layup. This is rebounded by Colin. Colin should have just went back up with it. Tried to pass it out of there. That's not going to work. Jump ball goes to College Heights. Colin steps outside. Ollie Long gets it down on the block, puts it in for 2. (16-0) College Heights here in the first quarter. 2:20 to play. Marsh saves that ball from going out of bounds. Brundage. Brundage is fouled by Long, and Brundage throws the ball, tried not to travel there. Two shots here. Fouls is 5-0 in favor of College Heights. 16-1, Brundage first free throw is good. And the next is on its way. Count it. 16-2, College Heights. Beaver brings it down. Doris on her right, passes ahead. Goes back inside to Beaver. Beaver's going to take a little travel. Minutes to play here in this first period. 16-2, College Heights. Passes up for Brundage. Brundage's pass stolen by Marsh as they tried to get that inside. Million's got the ball. She's off to the races. Net there by Doris. Doris may have got a little tip on that. Baines going to step back free. Blocked. Picked up by Colin. Colin's going to drive down. And a little hesitation. Expecting to get fouled. He went ahead and took the foul. Colin with the 3 on the corner. Boom. Matty Colin wide open out there on the wing. Drills the 3. 19-2, College Heights. And another steal up here by Marsh. He goes hard. And Fanning's there to get the alley-oop off the backboard, put it back in. watching the boys game last week. College Heights, 56 seconds to go here in the first period. Ball's inside to Baines. Baines back to Solis. Stolen by Collin. Pass ahead to Marsh. Marsh to Fanning. Fanning lays it in for 2. And Brundage. Marsh with the rebound, passes ahead to Beaver. Beaver's just going to bring it down, lay it up high off the glass. Rebound on the backside by Doris. Doris misses. Fanning gets the board. Fanning misses, and Collin gets the board. Collin's going to turn base, fire up 3. It's good. (26-2). 4 seconds to go here. And that's going to bring your first quarter to an end. 26-2, College Heights. A little score rundown for those that are in the game. Libby Fanning 16. Collin was 6. How are you? All right, there's the whistle, there's the buzzer. (26-2) favor of College Heights here in the first period. And Brundage inbounds to Million. Brundage travels there, stolen by Fanning, though, no call. Fanning takes it the distance, lays it in for 2. Jesslyn Beaver in there to tie it up. Jump ball. Beaver brings the ball down. Let on the left, Stout on the right. Fanning comes out to the low. Outside wing there. Backside pass to Let. Let fires it up. Long, rebounded by Baines. Baines is just going to bring it all the way down. Knocked out of bounds by Beaver. And another jump ball here. Possession arrow to Bronaugh. Substitution for Bronaugh, number 24, Mickey Metcalf, the lone freshman on the roster. Collin ends up with the ball. He's going to bring it down. She's going to drive in, kicks it out to Let. Let's going to fire up a three. Short, rebounded by Fanning. And put back in for two.
Fanning doing a good job of winning that position early and then getting those offensive rebounds put back.
Collin picks up the loose ball. Passes ahead to Stout. Stout's got the layup opportunity, and she's fouled. Number 24 picks up the foul. Stout will go to the line to shoot a free throw here. It's 32-2, College Heights. I think the coach is going to have a little conversation, maybe try and get his girls to set the offense up. Pass ahead to Led. Led's going to attack, kicks it backside to Fanning. Fanning gets the open layup. Well, maybe not. Takes it down to Baines. Baines going to step back, fires up a long three. Rebounded on the backside by Fanning. Outguarded by Solace. And she's getting called for the double dribble. Ball came up to her chest there and paused. Then she dribbled that. Even though she didn't pick it up.
It looks like it got hung up on her.
Yeah. That ball dribbled out of bounds off of Ernest's foot. And Baines is going to take a break. It's a long game playing with 6 players. Travel violation on Solis. Still there by Brundage, I believe.
I've seen that travel let go about 60 times this year. I wouldn't have called it in a 34-2 game.
Probably not. That gets the ball inside of Collin. Collin lays it in for 2. Timeout. We got 4:50 to play here. It's 36-2 in favor of College Heights. Allie's out with 2 fouls, 2 points. Collin with 8 points. And Fanning with 22 and 1 foul. Brundage hits 2 free throws for Bronaugh, their scores. And there's the first one. 10 seconds left on the clock here. And we're back to action. Brings the ball, Million brings the ball down. Ernest on her right. Ernest gives a screen. Million gets the layup there.
Whatever the coach said at timeout really worked.
That's what they needed. Beaver with a step through layup or jump shot from the free throw line there for 2. Million passes over. Solis. Solis is going to drive, kicks it over to Million. And it's tied up between Beaver and Million there. Jump ball possession goes to College Heights. Marsh and Doris check in. And Fanning are going to take a break. Calling inbounds to Beaver. Calling on the left wing. Colin goes to Doris on the low. Back to Colin. Colin's open for a jump shot there. Misses short. I don't think she could decide whether to shoot or what to do with it. She was so wide open. She just stood there for a second. Finally went for the shot. Doris gets offensive board, rebounds, fouled on her shot. Sinks her first free throw. 39-4, College Heights. Free throw's on its way. Looks good. Million brings the ball down. She's got Ernest on her right, looking for the screen. Passes inside to Baines, but it's not able to be handled. Doris ends up with it, passes ahead to Stout. Stout lays it in for two. Million brings it down. Passes inside to Baines. Baines is going to take a step, dribble. Looked like the shooter was fouled by her own teammate. The foul is given to Kinley Marsh. It's either Marsh or Beaver. On its way, it's good by number 5 there. Ernest makes their score 5, 42-5. Ball passed ahead to Colin. Colin faces up. Backside to Stout. Stout back. Colin able to get in there and get a board, rebound, and put it in.
That was certainly a foul on Marsh when she went up. No
Looked
call.
like the shot was altered there. And Ernest gets the layup, and she's fouled by Doris. That's Doris's first foul. Lydia Hipple, number 4, checks in for the Cougars. And number 32, Lily Lackey, checking in. Marsh gets away with a quick inbound there, right into the hands of number 3. Brundage. Stout's able to pick it up. Doris drives through the paint, fires up a nice running jump shot for 2. 46-8, College Heights. 2:23 to go here. Million drives through, gets a wide open backside paint shot for Solis. Ariana Solis puts it in for 2. 46-10, College Heights. Ball passed ahead to Doris, down to Lackey. Lackey goes inside to Stout. Stout back out to Doris. Doris looks to go to the right. Uh-oh. And Stout comes down and gets a block, but also gets whistled for the foul. That'll be her 3rd. Looked pretty clean on the alley, but there was another girl there that hit the girl that was shooting from my viewpoint. Brundage free throws, good. 46-11. Doris with the ball. going to dribble it around, passes ahead to Marsh. Marsh goes down low to Long. Long doesn't have anywhere to go, but she's going to take a couple dribble steps through, and she's fouled by Bangs on the way to the hole. Long's first free throw is long. Second free throw was a little closer, but it was still rolled out. Brundage brings it down. Hollis on her left. Million on her right. Stolen by Marsh. Marsh is off to the races. She's going to try the layup. Lydia Hipple there to pick up the offensive board and put back. Cougars are tall. They've got probably 5'9", 5'9", 6 foot. 5'9", 5'7", maybe. Pretty good sized kids. Yeah, Marsh listed as 5'9", but I'm not sure I agree with that. Ball passed ahead to number 24. That's the lone freshman for Bronaugh. She loses it, and it's a fight on the floor for the ball. Jump ball possession goes to Bronaugh. Saul is stepping through there, gets it up to the rim. Doris ends up with the rebound. Oh. A little aggressive pass there at the top by Doris. Glad Hipple was able to control that. Lackey fires up the three ball. Just short. That almost went in. And it had a little shooter's roll that was trying to get back in there after it went off the front of the rim. Hipple with the inbound. Goes to Lackey. Lackey fires up a nice jump shot. Just long. Rebounded by number 24. And a long three shot there at the buzzer by Brundage. Short. Brings this first half 48 College Heights, 11 for Bronaugh. So we'll take a 10-minute intermission here, and we'll be back shortly. by Brundage, number 3. Ernest, number 5, is not out there. 14 is Ariana. 15 is Million. And 21 is Baines. And Million brings the ball down. She's got Baines on the left. Baines is open. Ooh, quickly picked up by Colin. Baines fires it up, rebounded by Beaver. Beaver's going to bring this down. She's got Stout on her right. It's open. Fires inside to Fanning. Fanning shoots it back out to Colin. Colin misses the short jump shot. Knocked out of bounds by Let, but the official gives it back to College Heights. Must have saw something different than me. Ball goes inside to Colin. Colin tried a little hook shot there, missed, got her own rebound and laid it back in. Thought that was off the hands of Beaver, and Baines thought so too, but the official didn't see that. Beaver brings it down, passes ahead to Let. Let looks inside, nothing there. Back to Beaver. Beaver centers it up, goes right to Stout. Jump shot from the free throw line for Fanning's a little bit long. Rebounded by Solis. Ariana's going to bring that down. Passes out to Brundage. And Baines fires up. Rebounded on the backside by Solis. Jump ball. Beaver and Solis tied up there. 50-11, 6:48 to play in the third. Looking like we'll get a turbo clock here in the blocked by Fanning there. Let gets the loose ball, passes over to Beaver. Beaver's going to bring this down. Beaver goes right. Passes over to Let. Let back up to Stout. And Cougars work the ball inside to Fanning. Fanning goes up for the layup. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, the toilet bowl. But it didn't flush. And that one's nothing but net. Fanning drains that free throw. 53-11. Let sneaks up. Beaver misses that. Kicks it out to Stout. Stout misses. Rebounded by Baines. Long pass it. Baines passes ahead to Metcalf. Metcalf is not able to handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds off her leg. Beaver comes down, passes ahead to Let. Let back to Beaver inside, and it's going to be a jump ball. .520 to play here, third period. And if we would quit turning the ball over, we get some more clock running, but turnover, 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 turnover. Somebody take care of the ball here. Let's go. Ball passed ahead to Stout. Stout goes back inside to Beaver. Beaver's going to kick that out. Let's fouled by number 24. Looks like number 5, Ernest, is being evaluated for concussion. Trainers with her on the backside there. Let's shot is off, rebounded by Metcalf, passed ahead to Brundage. Brundage brings it down, kicks it over to Million. Million dribbles down right, hands off to Solis. Solis brings it back around. Tries to go inside to Metcalf. Metcalf gets it. Baines fires up a nice jump shot. It's good for 2. 53-13. Timeout, College Heights. Got another game coming after this one. Boys will be playing next. .425 to go here in the third period. 53-13, College Heights. Stout inbounds to Beaver. Stout goes left. Beaver attacks the middle. Tries to get inside to Fanning. Fanning lays it in for the layup.
Fanning now at 25 points on the night.
Having a great night. Fanning gets the block. Gets the ball down to Stout. Stout's going to lay that in for 2. Let gets the steal on the backside and throws it away to Beaver. Fanning and Collin exit. Long, Marsh, and Doris check in. Stout's going to bring this ball down. Stout goes left to Doris. Doris fires up a 3. A little long off the back iron. Rebounded by Baines. Baines going to bring it down. And drive, kicks it out to Solis. Solis is able to save it. Baines going to penetrate. Loses the ball to Long. Long that was Let trying to pass that ball ahead to Stout. Deflected by Bronaugh. Ball inside to Let. Let's going to hold that. Passes back out to Stout. Like she had an open Long down low. Marsh goes back. Doris fires up the 3, out of bounds. Million brings the ball down. She's got Solis on her right. Baines cutting through the paint. Long loft pass. Intercepted by Marsh. Passed ahead to Stout. Stout's off to the races. She's got an open layup lane. Rebounded by Marsh. And Million kapows it on the way up. Marsh goes to the line. Oh, out of bounds. Doris with the 10-footer. Missed. Long with the rebound. Kicks it out. Stout. Stolen by Marsh here on the pass. Marsh is going to fire up a jump shot. She's going to miss. Tries to get her offensive board, but not able to. Baines is going to bring it down. Bain passes ahead. Oh, off of Doris. Off Solace and out of bounds. Beaver and Collin checking back in. Let and Stout will exit. 1:59 to go here in the third period, 57-13. Turbo clock in the fourth. Solace tries to steal that pass back to Collin. Collin's pass is stolen by Solace. Solace turns around, fires up a jump shot. Rebounded by Beaver. Beaver's down the middle, got Collin on her left. Pulls up, jump shot blocked. Doris step back three, short. Rebounded by Solace. Stolen by Beaver and tied up by Million. Possession error to College Heights. Collin into Beaver. Beaver gives it back to Collin. Collin looks. Back to Doris. Ball goes inside. Doris gets the 10-foot jump shot, misses long. Rebounded by Metcalf, but stolen by the Cougars. Beaver with the ball up top. 58 seconds on the clock for the third period. Back inside to Beaver. Beaver's going to step through. Jump shot missed off of Metcalf. Going to stay here. Collin gets inbound. Takes a dribble. Passes backside to Marsh. And Marsh lays it in for two. Quiet quarters. Brundage going to fire up a College three, just short off the rim, rebounded by Metcalf. Metcalf takes a dribble and chucks the ball backwards. Falls down. College Heights called for the foul. Solace fumbles the pass from the official. Baines gets the shot off. Marsh with the rebound, passes ahead to Beaver. Beaver is fouled by Metcalf. Forearm shove there. Oh, you're good. Beaver on the line to shoot here, 59-13, 13.9 seconds to go here in the third period. We will have a turbo clock coming back out. Marsh gets the offensive board, fires up the shot, it's blocked, gets it back, kicks it out to Doris. Doris fires up a three from the corner, short. Rebounded by Baines. Doris gonna get the next opportunity, but it's an air ball short.
At Roper Kia, we're not just selling cars. We're providing solutions to everyday problems that keep you stuck in a car you hate. Are you tired of your old ride? We have the solution. Need a third row to take the whole family to the game? We have the solution. Looking for a car with the most tech available? We have the solution. Roper Kia, where problems find solutions. Keep it frosty.
And it looks like Bronaugh may start with 4 players here as the trainer has swiped number 24. And they're going to go back. So Bronaugh plays with 4 here. Colin loses the handle, gets it back, gets it inside to Marsh. Marsh gets it wrangled up. Missed the jump shot, but got a rebound and put it back in. Bronaugh short on players tonight. Number 5 was evaluated for concussion at halftime. It's not made it back out to the court. Baines gets the block on Beaver. Baines back, headed down the court, got Long ahead, and puts the layup in as Long picks up the blocking foul. Baines will go to the line to shoot 1. Marsh into Beaver. Beaver's going to bring that down center. Colin on her right, passes ahead to Colin. Colin turns and faces. And she's left open. She fires up a flat 3. Rebounded on the backside by Marsh. Stolen by Beaver. Doris hustles down and gets the offensive board. Marsh gets her miss and puts it in. Emily Marsh with 8 points. Stout and Fanning going to the check-in table. Loose ball picked up by Colin. .5:39 to go here. Ball passed ahead to Let. Let goes back to Stout. Stout kicks it out to Marsh. Marsh out to Let. Let drives, loses her balance, but is able to get the ball out. Doris finally hits that 3 ball out there. Oh, looked like a good shot by Brundage, but it just rattled in and came out. Doris is bringing it down hard, passes ahead to Fanning. Fanning turns and misses, but Marsh is there to pick up the offensive board and put it back in for 2. Million fires it up. Marsh gets the rebound, kicks it over to Doris. Stout drives the middle, misses the layup. I don't think she thought she was going to be that open. Got a little too deep and then got fouled. Stout buries the first free throw, 71-16. And makes the next. Baines to Million. Million's going to bring it down. Brundage on the left. Solace down low. Bronaugh down to 4 players here, as one's out with concussion protocol. Another just left. Foul on College Heights sends Solace to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Boom, she drills the first one. 72-17. Fanning gets the loose or the steal there. Official will go ahead and kill him. Let him sub. Stout's going to fire that 3 up, misses. Rebounded by Hipple, but she's called for the foul on the back. There is no on the back, but the push in the back. Baines fires up a long 3. It's short, rebounded by Blackie. Blackie's going to dribble it out of there. It's off of Brundage hand. 1 minute to play here, folks. 74-18 as Stout's going to walk this down. Sacramento kicks it over to Lackey. Lackey's going to fire up a long 2. It's long, rebounded by Hipple. Colin tries to pass it to the backside, and Brundage is off to the races, guarded by Stout. Steps out, fires it down low to Solace. Solace fires up the jump shot, rebounded by Hipple. Off of Hipple, out of bounds. Baines gets the inbound. Colin gets it after the block shot. And Stout's going to just hold it out top. So you're going to get a little pressure from Brundage. Oh, not quitting. And that brings your game to an end. 74-18, College Heights. Well, have a good night, folks. Boys game coming up next.
All right, we're ready for the opening tip. We have a good matchup ahead of us tonight, I believe. 2 early blowouts, but this one is billed to be a good one. Underway, Cougars get the opening tip. Dickens over to Schumacher, swung over to Miller on the far side, back over to Dickens. Dickens takes the 3. Miller gets the long rebound, back to Dickens at the top of the key. He pushes in strong and gets the finish.
Nice drive to the hole and finishing strong.
Cougars open up in the full court press. Trapped into the corner, he's able to get through. Finds the cutter. That's 14 Strauss Baines. And tie game 2-2. Schumacher over to Miller on the wing. Miller drives in, floater. Quaddy fights for the rebound, goes out of bounds, will be the Wildcats' ball.
Number 5 was quick. You were saying earlier, he's fast. He took it up court very quickly last time once he gets the ball in his hands.
Foul on Schumacher on the block on the sideline. And the Cougars drop back into the half-court trap. Baines dribbling, Quaddy defending, Quaddy gets called for the block.
They're not afraid to handle the ball and keep battling in there on these press. They're trying to make sure they take care of the ball, and so far they have been.
Baines to Duncan, Duncan drives in, Quaddy with a big block. Schumacher into the front court over to Miller. Finds Stanton into the paint. Stanton from 8 feet. Rebound to number 20, Coulter Baines.
It's a good drive in there and a good pull-up. Just didn't quite get finished.
Ball screen. Kick over to a long 3. Air ball out of bounds. Cougar ball.
Yeah, very long 3 there out at the college line.
Schumacher quickly up ahead to Miller. Schumacher to Dickens, sets up for the 3.
We're going to get called for the trip there, just kind of accidental, but they take it right at you. They're not afraid.
Third team foul already on the Cougars.
Deep 3.
Quaddy up ahead, gets called for the charge on the step through.
Well, that's second foul on Quaddy now with 5:50 left to go in the quarter, in the first period.
Duncan's able to get it over to Baines. Another foul called on the Cougars. That's Miller. And he'll go to the line now in the bonus.
Fifth foul with 5:36 left to go.
He's good on the first.
Starting out a little cold on our shooting, and that's affecting our game.
Schumacher up to Miller. Stanton at the free throw line, kicks it back to Schumacher in the corner. Decides not to take the open three. Swings it across to Dickens. Dickens drives and finds Stanton at the elbow. Stanton pushes through. Can't get it to go. Rebound by number 20, Baines. That's Coulter Baines. His brother Strauss with the ball. Baseline drive by Duncan, gets cut off, but good move up and under, and finishes.
Wow, he lost handle on it and just hesitated and then made a quick move right to the basket. But with Quaddy with 2 fouls already, he cannot be overly aggressive.
Backdoor cut by Quaddy. Stanton finds him. 9-4. Miller deflects it to Stanton, finds Quaddy up ahead. Quaddy slams it home.
Nice exclamation point on that.
Quaddy's got to be careful not to pick up his third. Baines all the way in. Pump fake by number 13, that's Solis.
He's very close, I think, to getting his third foul there.
Into the corner to Miller. Miller back to Dickens. Dickens finds Stanton in the paint. Looks down low for Quaddy. Quaddy can't handle it, out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Jason's checking in for Schumacher. His first appearance for over 6 weeks. He had a high ankle sprain there.
Baines gets through the trap, all the way into the free throw line, and gets called for the travel. Stanton from 12 gets it.
Good look. Stanton ready to catch and shoot that time and didn't hesitate. Took it right on up, scored.
Baines trying to get through, loses control. Dickens comes in, all the way to the basket, and the Cougars take the lead.
It's a nice finish. Pressure got some turnovers there as they kept trying to dribble through before they were getting the fouls called, and then they kind of slowed back down on calling those. A little more physicality, and so we were getting some turnovers, turning them into points. Good to see we warmed up on our shooting. We got taking some closer shots inside and getting some much needed points to get our confidence and our offense going.
Wildcats will have the ball underneath with the baseline.
Don't have our real-time stats tonight to read off, so we'll just have to wing it.
kick called on the defense by Walker. See if I can get a mic adjustment here. I'm having
Deep three.
echo.
Good again, 14. He's hit 2 of those from almost NBA range, I would say.
Stanton shot fake drives in with his left. It's good.
Nice head fake and then drove right on in and finished with his left. It's good looking drive and finish.
Good jab stake baseline drive. Stanton's there to defend. Quaddy gets the rebound. Outlet to Dickens. Dickens finds Quaddy on the block. He turns and can't get the roll. Stanton kicks it out. Duncan's there on the rebound. Tries to draw the foul on Quaddy. Miller comes up with a loose ball, goes up with his left. Rebound to Solis.
2 of the same team had the ball. Should have been a travel when 2 of them have a hold of it moving around like that.
Baines for a long 3. Air ball will be Cougar's ball. Miller subbing out of the game as you can check in. Dickens takes a 3 in and out. Foul called on the floor.
That's Quaddy's 3rd foul now in the first period. Got 2 shots first.
Is that on the rebound or on the shot?
It was on the rebound.
Schumacher and Burns checking the game for Dickens and Quaddy. Second one's good. Wildcats back in the lead. Into the corner for Walker. Yukon's there for the backside rebound. Put back, can't get it to go. Salas pulls down.
Great rebound, just couldn't finish. Rolled around. Schumacher, nice steal.
Schumacher finishes, and the Cougars are back in the lead. Baines dribble penetration, finds Duncan on the cut. Yukon holds position. Duncan, acrobatic shot, gets it to go.
And that was a good shot.
Burns finds Walker at the elbow, goes for the floater. Salas again pulls down the rebound for the Wildcats. Strauss Baines dribbles up into the front court. Kick to Duncan. Duncan baseline drive again. Deflected by Walker. Pettit gets it back, gives it back to Baines. Duncan on the ball. Looks for the baseline drive all the way through to Baines.
Can go offensive the other way this time.
That's the first team foul on the Wildcats. Inbound to Walker. Walker back to Schumacher at the top of the key. To Burns on the wing. Burns finds Stanton. Quick pass to Yukon down low.
Nice high-low entry pass from Burns to the high post, down to the low post for the finish. Nice.
6 seconds left in the first. Baines tries to get through.
Burns
Good
got the
defense
block.
by Burns.
Good finish.
And the Cougars end the first quarter with a 16-15 lead. I'm getting a echo on my mic I'm hearing. See if I can make an adjustment here to start the second quarter. Test, test. Does that sound different to you? Test.
A little bit.
Okay, let's see if that did anything for us.
They don't really have any height, but boy, they really can move. You're correct. They seem to be very quick.
Yeah, the offenses ran through number 14, Baines, and number 5, Duncan. They do a good job getting to the basket. There's Duncan getting around the double. Stanton gets his hand in there, deflects. Miller with the ball, gets it to Stanton. Up ahead to Dickens, leaves it for Yukonov, and Yukonov finishes. 3-point lead for the Cougars, largest lead for the Cougars of the day. Duncan on the ball, Dickens comes on the double. Dickens reaches in and gets called for the foul. Back into play. Strauss and Duncan just misread it and thrown out of bounds. Stanton quickly pushes into the front court, finds Miller. Miller drives baseline, loses it in the air, and deflected by the Wildcats will stay Cougars ball.
Gonna call.
Inbound to Stanton, finds Dickens on the right wing, finds Stanton in the paint.
Technical foul, looks like.
Coach Harrell calls for a technical foul. Wildcats will get two shots over here on the other end. Duncan makes the first. In and out of the second, Wildcats have the ball. Duncan brings it up. Crossover finds Strauss. Offensive rebound while the Wildcats. That's his brother Baines for 2 points.
Got to put a body on somebody on that.
Stanton drives in and draws the foul. 50-50 call there. Miller into Dickens. Dickens drives in. Gets through the double. Baines pulls down the rebound for the Wildcats. Strauss Baines on the ball over to Duncan. Schumacher defending, Duncan looking to get baseline. Kicks it back to Baines for 3. Off the front rim, Solis is there to track it down.
Good offensive board again. They had Ethan pinned inside on that long rebound.
Duncan trying to get around Stanton off the side of the backboard. Solis again pulls down the board. Over to Pettit. Pettit into the corner to Duncan. Stanton defending. Duncan back up to Baines. Over to his brother, Coulter Baines. Had it being defended by Dickens. Dickens steals it. Baines is able to get back to it. And foul called on Baines as he stole it back from Dickens.
Huh. Well, that's one of those interesting calls. Can go either way.
Dickens on the wing. Back to Schumacher over to Miller. Miller finds Yukonaw in the short corner. Back to Stanton. Stanton back to Yukonaw. Stanton pulls down the rebound and gets the putback.
Nice job with Stanton staying with it. Long three, it's going to be short.
Stanton pulls down the rebound. Tries to get it up ahead, deflected away by Baines. Back to Coulter Baines. Finds Duncan down low. And Miller gets called for the foul. Duncan will go to the line to shoot two. Jace Walker back in the game for Miller. In and out. Walker's there to get the rebound. Walker up ahead to Schumacher. Schumacher sets and fires for three. And it's good. 4-point lead now for the Cougars. Duncan looking to go baseline. Yukonaw defending. Duncan spins. Can't get the roll to go. Yukonaw with a quick outlet. Up to Schumacher. Schumacher pushing. To the elbow. Kicks it to Walker.
Traveling.
I see what they're calling there. Schumacher took an extra step after the jump stop.
Yeah.
But if you don't pick up the jump stop before you are on the ground, that's not a travel. Walker drives in. Spin and gets it to go. Crowd wanted a push off. 6-point lead now for the Cougars. Baines loses the ball off Dickens. Back to his brother Baines. Duncan, baseline drive, pulls up from 18. Tough shot, gets it to go.
It's a nice shot off the screen there.
Schumacher in over to Walker. Walker holds back up top to Schumacher at the top of the key. Floater, draws the foul, and can't get the roll.
Almost came down with it.
Schumacher good on the first. And timeout called. I'm not sure who asked for that timeout. Looks like it was Bronaugh that asked for the timeout.
Yeah, Bronaugh asked for the timeout. I think it was just 30-second timeout. Well, it's a battle like we thought it would be. We didn't figure it was going to be a pushover like the first two games of the night.
Cougars are going to have to manage Caleb Quaddy with 3 fouls. He'll probably be on the bench the rest of this second quarter.
I would say. That's the risk you take when you leave him in the first period with 2.
Yeah. Schumacher long on the second. Oh, sorry, I didn't have your camera on.
Almost got a turnover.
Duncan's able to get through the double. Stanton deflects it away. Duncan gets back to the ball. And throws it away in the corner. Cougars ball. Miller on the wing. Finds Schumacher wide open. Short, Walker's there for the rebound, finds Dickens down low. And the Cougars have a 7-point lead.
It's a good rebound and then a dish right down below with it.
Wildcats feeling the pressure, throw it away, and the Cougars have the ball back. Dickens to Stanton to Walker. Walker, good jump stop. Shot off the backboard's a little long. Wildcats into transition. Baines drives in with his left. Rises up off the backboard. Schumacher's there to pull it down. Schumacher looks ahead, deflected away, and it'll stay Cougars ball. Yukonov subbing back in the game as Dickens will take a breather. Miller inbound to Stanton, up top to Walker. Walker to Stanton in the paint, and floater's good. Hook shot, really.
Nice fill into the lane.
Duncan loses his dribble, is able to stand back up with it. And timeout by the Wildcats.
30-second timeout. Cougars putting together a little run, getting some good looks inside the paint. We've only had the one three-pointer by Schumacher. The rest of them we've missed that we've taken, so we're working the ball in, getting the ball inside, getting some good looks.
Burns just subbed back in the game for Walker. Baines drives in, kicks back to Duncan. Double team comes. Schumacher gets a hand on it, and Duncan throws it off of Schumacher. Will stay Wildcats ball. Duncan working hard, gets tripled over in the corner. Stan gets a hand on the ball. Duncan still fighting for possession, gets it to number 23, that's Worsley. Back to Duncan, Duncan fighting through it, Stanton steals it away from him. Jump ball is the call. Cougars have the arrow.
So far, they've been taking away their best asset on his drives. They've been doubling as quick as they can, which is good. It keeps them from getting all the way to the basket for them shots.
Burns back to Schumacher, takes the three. Short. Burns pulls down the rebound and gets the shot off.
He'll give it out of bounds, though, instead of on the shot.
Ruled on the floor.
Just waiting for the ref to get back in position.
Miller to Schumacher, back to Miller in the corner. Good ball movement by the Cougars. Miller's open for three. Duncan gets away with a push on the backside on Burns. Duncan pushing all the way up ahead, and Burns gets called for the body push.
Well, one of those things.
Duncan gets doubled, and Miller gets called for the foul.
That's his third foul.
That's the fifth team foul on the Cougars.
Burns will sub back in now for Miller, I'm sure, since Miller's got three.
Duncan makes the second. Stanton into Dickens into the corner for Schumacher. Schumacher back up top. Burns on the wing. Stanton at the elbow. Takes a dribble in.
It's going to stay here.
Burns inbounding into the corner to Dickens. He takes the three and it flushes home.
The old toilet bowl swirl goes in. Long three.
Wildcats quickly into the front court and nail the three.
Three-pointer's good, but they're going to get him on the box out. I think it was 23. See who they called it on? Yeah, that was 23's second foul.
Okay, I thought we had 5 fouls. There was I changed the scoreboard a minute ago because it only showed 3. But
good shot by Ethan.
in and out of the second.
Stanton almost grabbed an offensive rebound there.
Duncan into the corner, gets doubled. And Yukon gets called for the block.
Back up to a 9-point lead after the free throw made. 58 seconds left here in the
inbound to Burns. Burns finds a lane. Ball's deflected. And the Wildcats are out running. Up ahead to Duncan. Duncan tries to get through the double. Stanton steals. Stanton back in transition. And gets it all the way to the basket. Can't finish. Burns gets in there.
Nice hustle play.
And jump ball, I believe, was the call. It will be the Wildcats' ball.
Like they're going man here for the last 30 seconds.
They got a count going. Stanton's defending. Gets through from the elbow. Tough shot. Offensive foul is the call.
I can't believe that fell, though. That was a heck of a shot, even though it doesn't count. 22 seconds left to go in the half now.
Dickens back to Schumacher playing for the last shot.
Oh, got to get a foul.
So Schumacher will go to the line to shoot.
Too.
Schumacher short on the first, can't get the roll.
He's got it right here.
Gets the roll on the second.
10 seconds.
Duncan drives baseline again. Schumacher comes on the double. Solis gets it back to Baines into the corner for Duncan. Wild three is no good, and that will do it. Halftime here in this varsity game.
Well, a battle like we thought it would be.
We'll take an audio break here, see if I can't get my mic fixed to take the echo away, and be back for the second half. All right, doing a little mic test here. See if we can get that echo off. Brad, can you hear through the headset?
Test. Test, test, test.
I do feel like I have a clearer sound coming through me without as much echo, but I don't know for sure without.
You're definitely a lot louder on the scale.
Okay. Well, hopefully that corrected something.
Has Bronaugh subbed anybody? I was trying to think if they ever took out any of their.
I know number 23 subbed in at one point. He may be the only one.
I was going to say, I think maybe they just subbed the one kid in once.
And they've stayed out of foul trouble. I mean, they, for the most part, they do have Baines and Duncan both with 2 fouls. So they could quickly be in foul trouble.
Right. They're not super aggressive on defense.
Cougars do have the arrow to come out in the second half.
It's like Ethan, same starters except for Ethan in for Cannon.
Okay, so Quaddy will start the second half with the 3 fouls.
Stanton's the only one without a foul. He's
Quaddy's on the sideline to inbound. Schumacher will come into the backcourt to receive it. And we're underway in the second half. Schumacher open for 3. In and out, gets his own rebound. Kicks it to Dickens. Dickens long, rebound by Baines.
a couple of good looks, good rebound, way to follow your own shot by Ben. Just couldn't get either one of them to fall. Start with a jump ball. It'll stay with Bronaugh.
Baines being doubled. Gets it to Duncan, baseline, and he finishes. Stanton quickly up ahead to Dickens. He pulls it back on the wing. Stanton drives in. Looks for an option, kicks it back to Schumacher into the corner for Dickens for 3. Quaddy fights for the rebound. Dickens is able to get there to Schumacher at the top of the key. He drives in, gets away with a step and finishes. Looked like he got...
Yeah, it was a step. It was a travel.
Duncan up top, 2 ball screens come. He gets into the paint.
Oh, wow.
Jump ball's the call, and the Cougars have the arrow.
He was trying to rendition of his own 360 there.
Schumacher drives and kicks back to Dickens on the wing. Into Schumacher, enters to Stanton, stolen away by Strauss. Schumacher deflects on the sideline and goes out of bounds. Will stay Wildcats ball.
Half-court trap, and they're going to get a foul this time. Which one's it on? 11. It's on Dickens.
That's Dickens' second foul. Better than being on Quaddy.
Yeah. That's why I was waiting there to see what happened, which one they were going to call it on, because he went between both of them.
Quaddy tries to read the steal. Duncan goes to the floor, gets it back to Baines.
Long three.
He's good. Dickens over to Schumacher on the wing. To Yukonaw. Yukonaw holds, gets it back to Schumacher. He's open, drives in, finds Stanton. Stanton gets it deflected away, gets back to it. Over to Dickens for three. In and out.
Man, just cannot.
Baines and Schumacher get tied up, and possession arrow to the Wildcats. Duncan again, baseline drive all the way through. Schumacher reads it and steals. Up to Yukonaw into the front court. Yukonaw to Dickens. Dickens tries to enter it into Stanton, deflected back. Dickens pushes in, gets to the free throw line, tries to find Stanton. Solis reads it and steals.
Yeah, gave it away with not looking at the basket. He knew he was passing because can't shoot without looking at the basket.
Duncan picked up his dribble, finds Solis. Back to Duncan. Drives in. Acrobatic shot.
And he made it. That's 4 on Quaddy. They're going to have to take Quaddy out with almost 5 minutes to go. Man, that's tough. This kid is quick, and he does those moves that just draws the contact.
2-point game, Walker in the game. Gets baseline, kicks it back to Burns. Burns to Stanton at the free throw line. Short, gets his own rebound, power dribble, and finish.
Nice job. Way to follow his shot. Nobody boxed out the shooter, and so he just went and got it himself.
Headed into the corner to Baines.
Block.
Third team foul on the Cougars. Cougars holding a 4-point lead.
Looks like we're back into man here. Got to make sure we stay with.
Baines drives baseline with his left. Yukonaw there, draws the charge.
Draws the offensive foul. How many is that? That's his third foul.
Walker brings it in, gets to the free throw line. Back to Burns on the wing. Duncan steals. Yukonaw, good hustle play, gets in there and knocks it out of Duncan's hand. Will be Wildcat ball underneath. 3:51, the official time on the clock. Inbound deflected by Burns. Pettit's able to get back to it to Solis. Schumacher defending on ball. Baines comes up to receive it. Double team with Walker and Schumacher.
Looks like we're back to our 3-2.
Gets into the paint. Tough shot. Stanton's there for the rebound. Stanton pivots through. Finds Schumacher up ahead. Schumacher tries to find Walker. Deflected away. Yukonov finds Schumacher back. Gets his own rebound. Tries to kick it out. Stolen away by Duncan. Stanton steps in. Duncan's able to turn through.
That's offensive.
And Yukonov draws another one.
He was just standing there. Colson checked in for Schumacher. Full timeout by the Cougars. Schumacher was looking to kick it out, back inside-outside game there, but just the other kid happened to be standing in between them.
Yeah, he got tentative on that initial drive. Should have taken the shot, and then maybe got a little excited on the return pass to him. That was an easy finish and lost control.
Three fouls and 2 fouls. Wildcats have 2 fouls this period. Cougars have 3.
Walker into Burns. Burns finds Stanton at the elbow. Shot fake goes up and can't get it to fall. Solis with the rebound out to Baines.
Once again, a good look.
Duncan on the ball.
Trying to keep him from driving in. Did a good job on D.
Takes the long
D,
three.
That's where we like him to shoot from. We don't like him getting in close to the basket. 14 is their 3 shooter.
Cougars hold a 4-point lead. Dickens on the ball. Finds Walker on the wing. Enters to Yukon on the short corner. Quick pass to Stanton. He gets his own rebound. Fights forward again. Pettit's there to get the ball and out to Duncan. Duncan resets up top. Baines tries to get to the baseline drive, deflected away. Double team comes in the corner.
He's going to turn it over.
Loses out of bounds. Back to the Cougars.
Good defensive stance there. We kept them out of their game and kept pressure on them.
Walker looks to the short corner for Yukonov, goes back to Stanton, deflected back to Walker. Yukonov gets position. Burns on the backside, pulls down the rebound. Back out to Dickens. Dickens kicks it to Walker. Walker drives in. Tough floater deflected by Baines. That's Coulter Baines. And the Wildcats have the ball. Walker gets his hand in there, deflects it away.
Oh,
Hustles for the ball.
Foul. He's going to get called for the fouls. Good hustle. Good hustle. You always get crowds saying that loose ball, but you still can't tackle people.
4th team foul on the Cougars. Walker defending on ball. Duncan dribbles in.
2 shots. Foul on Colson that time. Colson's 3rd foul. Ben's going to check back in for, I'm assuming, Colson probably. In kind of a stalemate. We have not put points on the board. We've gotten some really good looks. We've gotten a lot of inside shots and even gotten some offensive rebounds, but we're still stuck on 39 points here.
Stanton with the rebound. Up ahead to Schumacher, finds Walker in the corner. Walker for 3. Burns on the backside, can't get the rebound. Baines pulls it down.
Going to get whistled for it. I don't know if it was on, yeah, it was on Burns, I think, too. we're still shooting. So five fouls here in the.
Wayne's good on the first 2-point game. Second one, Burns is there to get the rebound.
Kicks it up, drive in there. Nobody's there. Oh,
Walker can't get it to go, but Stanton
nice.
finishes. And back to a 4-point lead for the Cougars. Baines drives in, kicks to Pettit. Duncan, baseline drive. Yukonaw's there and draws the foul.
Blocked is what's called. Basket's going to count.
Just a bad call. So 3-point play converted by Duncan. Schumacher pulls up his dribble, gets it to Burns. Burns finds Yukonaw down low. Yukonaw draws the foul.
Nice
and
job.
answers back. Yukonaw misses on the 3-point play. 3-point lead now for the Cougars. Baines gets it to go.
Left.
Burns short on the 3.
Online, you could see it from here, but just not enough in it.
Cougars with a 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter, 43-42.
Quaddy will check back in with his 4 fouls. Looks like Kenna Miller will check back in. Did you get a final on the junior high 18 game?
I didn't get a final after the third quarter. The A team was winning 52-12. Looks like the B game final was 25-18, a victory. Cougars do have the arrow to start the fourth quarter.
Looks like the starting 5 is back out.
Quaddy, number 12, has not. He does have 4 fouls, but he's not shown on the scoreboard yet.
Clock problem. Double checking the possession arrow.
Miller to the elbow. Schumacher for 3 from the wing. Rebound to the Wildcats.
It's a good looking shot. Uh-oh.
Duncan drives in. Schumacher defending. Duncan gets through. Travel called.
They are going at him. They're trying to get him out of the game, that's for sure. .30-second timeout, College Heights.
Cougars have 3 timeouts remaining for the game. Wildcats have 2. Will be Cougars ball underneath with a designated spot throw in.
They're doing it back up here, half court.
Oh, why's that?
Ooh, just about threw it away.
Wasn't it a travel?
No, it was a timeout, and then a back court.
Wasn't the timeout after
We
the travel?
dribbled up part of the way.
Oh, okay.
We were at half court when they called timeout.
I see. All right, there's 4 designated throw-in spots on a timeout, so it should have been one of those 4 spots. Duncan dribbles in, loses his feet.
He's looking to attack that backside where Quaddy's at.
Miller moves the ball over Stanton to Dickens on the wing. Dickens drives into the paint, leaves it for Stanton. Stanton's looking, finds Quaddy down low. Too high for Quaddy to handle.
It's going to stay here.
Out of bounds. Cougar ball. Stanton finds Schumacher on the wing. Finds Stanton. Stanton pushes in, gets through, and finishes.
Nice job. Took the attention off of himself just enough to make him think he was going to Quaddy and then stepped on through.
Miller defending Baines. Baines gets to his left, pulls up his dribble, and Miller just stepped through him as Baines pulled it up.
Cannon's fourth.
You can all back in the game for the Cougars. Worsley defending, or inbound, I'm sorry, for the Wildcats. Duncan on the ball, resets up top. Double comes with Schumacher and Dickens. He gets it to Baines. Baines for the long 3. Rebound to Quaddy.
Good defensive stance after scoring.
Quaddy to Schumacher. Schumacher pushes middle, kicks it to Dickens. All the way across to Schumacher. Schumacher to Yukonov at the free throw line. Finds Quaddy down low. Stanton gets the loose ball and finishes.
Nice cleanup by Stanton.
Five-point lead again. Duncan gets away with a step. Back to Baines. Short. Yukonov comes in, gets the rebound, and draws the foul. It'll be the Cougars' ball
Subbing in
on the end line.
Back in, and he's back out. Open it up here a little bit. 5-point lead.
Cougars move around the horn. Dickens in the corner. Brings it back up to Schumacher. Schumacher comes into 15, gives it to Stanton. Stanton spin move. Quaddy's there for the offensive rebound and puts it back.
Nice putback.
Cougars extend the lead to 7. Duncan looks to go baseline, steps back on the line, gets the long 2. Cougars quickly inbound up to Dickens.
Pushing the ball, getting Quaddy on the follow. Nice.
Cougars picking up the pace. Quaddy's got to be careful not to get too aggressive on the defensive side. Baines all the way through, loses the ball. Quaddy comes down with it. Up ahead to Schumacher, and Schumacher's on the sideline. Timeout, Wildcats. Did he not call timeout?
Nope. Apparently there was a misunderstanding. I don't know.
Okay. Smith checking in for Stanton. Baines gets through, loses his dribble, gets it back. Duncan throws it to Baines and goes off his thigh. Duncan looks like he's out of gas. He's been working really hard today.
Yeah, with all of the
So Smith subs back in for Stanton. Stanton, I think, had maybe a contact issue that he needed to sub out for.
Gotcha.
Finds Dickens at the free throw line. Schumacher comes in for the rebound. Put back is long. Fight for the board. Dickens comes down with another one with the left. Dickens pulls it down again. Up to Stanton on the wing. Stanton pushes through. Hook shot. Another offensive rebound for the Cougars. Blocked and rebound for the Wildcats. Baines kicks it back to Pettit. Three-pointer short, Stanton with the rebound, outlet to Schumacher. Schumacher draws the block and will go to the line to shoot two. Who's that foul on?
5.
Okay, so that's a big call because that's
Fourth.
That's Duncan's fourth also. The Wildcats take a timeout. They have one remaining. Out of the timeout, Schumacher will be at the line to shoot two.
A couple of big free throws. We can open it up.
All right, Schumacher at the line. Long on the first. Gets the second one to go. 8-point lead now for the Cougars. Baines in the front court over to Duncan. Duncan drives baseline. Yukonaw's there. Duncan steps through and gets it stuck in the rim. Cougars have the error, it looks like.
Bronaugh Tiger.
Okay, Bronaugh has the arrow.
Yep, Wildcats have the arrow.
Deflected on the inbound. Will stay Wildcats ball. Baines at the top, gives it to Duncan, who switches to the left side.
Oh, he's
Walker, good defense by Walker, draws the foul, and that will be the end of Duncan's night. That's a huge loss for the Wildcats. Yukonaw up top to Stanton. Stanton to Walker on the wing, finds Schumacher. Schumacher loses it in the air, gets it back to Walker. Cougars running some clock. Walker finds Stanton. Stanton gets into the paint, leaves it for Yukonaw. Yukonaw back to Stanton. Stanton to Quaddy. Quaddy from 12 feet. Offensive rebound. Quaddy pulls it down, looks for some space. Loses the ball. Baines is able to get to it. Baines kicks it into the corner to Pettit. And Walker, looked like that may hit off Baines after hit off Walker, but off of Walker's the call. Wildcats ball. Worsley inbounding. Quaddy's able to get the steal. Comes in and reverse layup. 10-point lead now for the Cougars.
Makes it quite a bit different game now with Duncan out. Their only real threat is now Baines.
Quaddy in the short corner, gets position, gets his own rebound, and puts it back for 2. Largest lead of the night for the Cougars at 12 points. Baines gets to the edge, Quaddy's there, steps through. Walker's able to deflect it away to Yukonaw. Yukonaw up ahead to Schumacher. Schumacher looks for Stanton. Stanton goes up and draws the foul. And Stanton at the line to shoot 2. Did they just change the score? I thought it was 56-44.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Thought we were up by 12.
All right, official score is saying 55-44. Stanton's good on the second, which will make it a 12-point lead. Baines dribbled into the front court, takes the long 3, and out of bounds. Cougars ball. Schumacher to Walker on the backside. Walker finds Quaddy. Quaddy muscles through and finishes.
Getting Quaddy into his double digits at least for the game.
Baines sneaks through off the backboard. Quaddy pulls it down out to Walker. Walker up to Stanton. And Stanton finishes.
Good look up ahead.
Baines is able to knock off Yukonaw on the end line. Will stay Wildcats ball underneath. Quickly into Pettit. Back to Baines. Yukonaw holds position. Baines tries to find an angle off the bottom of the backboard. His brother pulls down the rebound, puts it back. Yukonaw out to Walker. Walker steps through and can't get the finish. Pettit with the rebound. I'm sorry, Solis with the rebound. And Walker steals that. Should do it for the game. At some point, we gave that point back, so 61-44.
I don't know what they did.
Final score, Cougars 61, Wildcats 44. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. My new microphone seemed to not work that well, but we'll try again on Thursday. Back here again to take on Lighthouse Christian Academy.
That is destined to be a really good team.
Happy New Year. We'll go to an audio silence here as we send you through the second half recap. On behalf of Cougars basketball, I'm Brian Schumacher alongside Brad Burns. Wishing you a Happy New Year.